This is the Iowa Weather Report for Saturday, September 6th, 2014. And now our first look at the Zero-Z GFS model run. At 1 p.m. this afternoon, we have a northwesterly flow coming out of southern Canada, trough axis well off to our east over the central and eastern Great Lakes. That's taking the storm system further away to our east, and we're going to be left with high pressure, sunshine both today and tomorrow. Highs will be in the lower and middle 70s both today and tomorrow. Lows, especially Sunday morning, could be well into the mid and upper 40s, low 50s in our southern counties. All the rain will be moving further away to our south and east. Sunday, as we said, sunshine, 70s across the state. But by late night, Sunday night into very early Monday morning, we could see some increasing clouds. And then the showers and possibly an isolated thunderstorm are going to return. And this showery thunderstorm pattern will last for several days, beginning late Sunday night, especially in Monday. You can see that. And then you see a cold front sweeping in from Canada. And that's going to combine with this disturbance coming up from the south and west. And that's going to bring some fairly decent rains across the state. Won't be all-day rains. Highs will still remain in the 70s through this period, with some showers and a thunderstorm around. You can see this high pressure over Saskatchewan and Alberta here on Wednesday trying to nosedive southward. See a lot of showers, maybe a rumble of thunder. Some thunderstorms off in the Great Lakes as that low moves to the north and east. It'll be near Montreal here on Thursday, and the winds turn northerly. In fact, could be quite gusty. You see the 540 line diving all the way into central Minnesota, and even with some precipitation north of that, that could be some rain, possibly with a little bit of soft hail with it, but that won't affect us. Then as we go into Friday, high pressure will be near Omaha. Winds will turn light. Next Saturday morning could be quite chilly. We could see lows well into the 40s. Maybe some places may have some upper 30s. And then next Saturday during the day, you can see we have a zonal flow again. And that's going to start to modify temperature slightly as the high moves off to our east. Winds begin to turn around to the south. Temperature should be back up into at least the 70s by this point. But we still have plenty of time to watch to see if anything changes. Speaking of changes, we see a few changes as we go into the extended period. September 17th, we have pretty much a little bit of a trough axis over the Great Lakes. Not a big one, not very amplified at this point, but a lot of cool air is situating itself around Hudson and James Bay. You can see between that very cool Canadian autumnal-like air to our north and the heat and humidity of summer to our south, there could see some showers and thunderstorms in between. And really, it doesn't really change a whole lot heading to the end of the period on September the 21st. Main storm track near the U.S.-Canadian border again as the warmth of summer tries to come back, but by this point it's the middle to latter half of September, so any warmth would be like 80 degrees at that point. So any showers and thunderstorms, if this is right, would be across the south. We would have a southerly wind, possibly temperatures in the 70s, maybe around 80, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Satellite image from last evening, here's a cold front, and this cold front is very precise. Ahead of it, 80s and 90s, behind it, 60s and 70s. That front was through the Great Lakes down into the south, had some severe weather last evening, and Norbert down in the eastern Pacific is going to slowly move up, and that could create some flash flooding issues here with some flash flood watches in the southwest and across New Mexico and West Texas. Otherwise, it was fairly quiet across the country at this point. QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days through Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock, showing rainfall amounts around a half to 1 inch around here. Heaviest rain will be across the southwest, Phoenix around 3 inches, and areas in New Mexico and West Texas could get quite a bit of rain as well.